OTC wrestling fans, today here on the channel, we've got the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble 2026. We've got Roman Reigns, the OTC version, WWE Mattel main event Series 160. We're going to rip it, we're going to review it, and we're going to give it a ranking score. We are X2 as nice, twice as nice. Wrestling card pack openings and all things wrestling. Subscribe. The OTC is here. Wrestling fans, before we get started, hit that subscribe button and start collecting with us. We review and rank wrestling cards and toys, and we've got the newest, the latest OTC version, Roman Reigns WWE Mattel Basic Main Event 160. We're going to put him in our advanced metric system. 5 different metrics we use to come up with a total ranking score. The 5 metrics we use is 1, new in box. How does the figure look new in box? 2, loose. How does he look outside of the box? 3, the market. 4, price, value. And the 5th metric is the wow factor. We have the Mattel Main Event 160 OTC version Roman Reigns. It looks superb. Very nice new in box look. Features an awesome up-close picture of Roman Reigns here. Features a complete open-faced full shell here so we can see him from the top of his head to the bottom of his shoes. Speaking of shoes, the shoes look fantastic in the box. They really pop. I absolutely love the background coloring here of the Mattel 160. Of course, this is a new color scheme for the basics. Mattel Main Event 160 marks the first time we've seen these colors in the packaging. Looks fantastic. This package looks almost custom made for the OTC here. Let's check out the back of the packaging. Here we have that up close picture of Roman Reigns. Signature move, the spear. We have the hologram there for authenticity. Main event Series 160. Other figures in this line: Gunther, Tonga, Dirty Dom, and Kalani Jordan. Conforms to the safety requirements, ASTM. Mattel, empowering generations through play. And of course, you have open in the bottom and the top. Very nice packaging. In box score, it looks awesome. I'm going to give it a score of an 8.5. Metric 2 is loose, so that means it's time to grip and rip and set the OTC free. Have the OTC in the 3/4 shell. First glance, first look. Looks just as good as it does inside that shell. The OTC looks phenomenal. He comes with a rubber OTC shirt. Very nice. We get the long-haired Roman Reigns head scan there with that beard. The beard looks very nice there. He's got the serious, mean-mugging type face there. And, of course, no armbands here, no wristbands. So this is more of a coming down to the ring to shoot the promo figure right before he starts combat. He's going to cut the promo. And, of course, the very bottom of this figure features these awesome shoes. And this really, the shoes here makes this figure look really stand out a lot. It looks phenomenal. And of course we have the extra articulation now on the Mattel Basics. This one's a little stiff. He's been in the package a while, but look at that. Got a nice knee joint there, if you can check that out. We've got the rotation here in the hips. We've got full shoulder rotation as well now, and the elbow rotations. Looks phenomenal for extra posability. The basics have really stepped up their game, and they look phenomenal. And if you're looking for a play toy for kids, I highly recommend the basic over the Mattels. They hold up. They're a lot more durable than the Mattel Elites. The joints don't wear out as quickly on the basics. So very good from head to toe. What a beautiful figure here of Roman Reigns. The pros of this figure is obviously that OTC shirt, and obviously the shoes. Those two really stand out to me. The head scan looks really good. And I like the no wristbands, the promo version here of Roman Reigns. The cons to this figure, the only big con to this figure is the market is flooded with Roman Reigns figures. Not necessarily OTC version, but Roman in general. The second metric loose score for Roman Reigns. Out of the box, he looks fantastic. He comes in at a score today of a 9 for the loose figure. The third metric is market. And what is the market for Roman Reigns? This is where it gets a little dicey. Most people, if you're a wrestling toy collector, you probably already have a Roman Reigns figure. There are a lot of them out there. He's been around for a while now, from his Shield days all the way up till today. There are a ton of Roman Reigns figures out there available. So the market for Roman Reigns is not very good. However, I am going to give it a little bit of an up score because this is the OTC version. So with that being said, I'm going to bump this one up a point for the OTC version. And he gets a score today here on the channel of a 6 for market. The fourth metric is price value. Does this figure have any value? Is there an upside to buying this? Can you resell it later? This one's not super cheap on the secondary market. If you're able to find it at the local stores, go ahead and scoop it up. I do believe there's a little bit of upside here. The secondary market has already seen some of the upside kick in. I don't know if it'll go up past what it already is valued at on the secondary market. I'm seeing it anywhere from $20 to $25 plus shipping on the secondary market. So again, if you can get it new in store, go ahead and do that for the $12.99. Of course, the basics, you get an awesome price point, much cheaper, half the price than the Mattel Elite counterparts, and they are truly a better play toy. So you're getting great price value here, especially if it's for a youngster. Now, if he beats this all to heck, you're going to lose value the more it's used, of course, and you go to resell it. But it will hold some value, even beat up. People would like to buy this for the shoes, possibly to use as a custom pieces, take the pieces apart and use for custom figures. So with price value, it's got some price and value here, even though it's already went up a little bit. I'm going to give it a score of a 7.25. Our fifth metric is the wow factor. And folks, this one truly pops. It has great wow factor. Like I said earlier in the video, I feel like the new color scheme here almost makes this look like a custom figure for the OTC. He looks awesome in there, and those shoes and head scan and shirt steal the show. This is definitely a nice wow factor when you see it in the stores. I actually wasn't going to buy this. I wasn't looking for a Roman Reigns figure, but man, when I saw it, I was like, what? Is that Roman Reigns? And it looks fantastic hanging there on the shelf, and it looks just as good when you get it home, and it looks even better when you open it. The wow factor here is amazing. It pops awesome. It comes in at a score of a 9. We've added all the points up, and the total points scored for the OTC Mattel Main Event Series 160 Roman Reigns comes to 39.75. Didn't quite hit the 40-point mark. That comes out to a final overall ranking score of a 7.95. Just a fuzz below 8. But man, this is a nice figure. And I'm going to answer that question. Is this a must-have, must-add figure? And if you're the casual wrestling fan and you don't have a Roman Reigns figure, this one's definitely a must-have. However, if you're already flooded with Roman figures, you might hold off. But if you're a figure collector, this is definitely a must-have, must-add because of that OTC and the beautiful head scan and the awesome shoes, baby. It's got to be the shoes. So final score today here on the channel, a 7.95 for the OTC.